Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to show you some very quick and easy fall DIYs using mostly Dollar Tree items. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. Alright, I'm going to start with my favorite project. So from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to use 2 of the Dollar Tree wooden circles. I'm going to remove the tag. I am also using these Dollar Tree wooden beads. I will be using 2 packs. Now these have 3 different sizes. I have a small, medium, and large. I am going to pick all of the medium size. Now I thought I was going to have enough to go all around the circle, but I didn't. So I'm glad I didn't glue them right away. I put them on top of the circle like that. I knew how much space I was going to need in between each of them. And honestly, if I would have had a 3rd pack, I would have used the other pack and I would have just filled in all the little empty spaces, but I didn't. Now to glue these, I did only use hot glue just for video purpose only, but I do recommend you using wood glue as well. So for extra support, I did add a Jenga block in the center. Before I add the other wood circle on top of this, I'm going to use some of this wood filler to add it to the little holes. So I only added wood filler to this circle because this is going to be the top. Now once this was dry, I did add some hot glue to every single little bead, and then I added this on top. And this is how it looks. Now I did have a lot of glue, so to clean that up, I am using this little tool, and I went and removed every little piece of glue that was hanging out. In case you haven't figured out what I'm making, I am making a decorative tray. Now I'm going to add these little stands, and to do that I'm using these little DECOR, I think they're apples or pumpkins, I'm not sure what these are. But I am going to remove the stem first, and then I'm going to glue these to the bottom of my tray. And look how beautiful and high-end this looks. You can leave it this natural wood color. It already looks beautiful like this. I decided to paint mine using some white chalk paint. So that is it for this tray. I think it turned out so beautiful, and it looks so high-end, and it was so inexpensive to make. So for the following projects I will be making, they're going to be very quick and easy. These are going to be perfect for this tray. Now I'm going to start with this little Dollar Tree decor sign, which I am going to remove the pumpkin in the center. I am never careful with these pumpkins. I always just tear them apart and I accidentally rip the paper, but that is okay. I always try to fix it by just gluing the piece of paper back on. Honestly, this little decor sign was already pretty as it is, but it was definitely not my style, so I'm going to just upgrade it just a tiny bit. And to do that, I will be using one of these Dollar Tree wooden pumpkins that come in these little packs. I'm going to paint this using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery, and then to distress it and make more details on this pumpkin, I will be using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss. Using some dark brown, I'm going to paint the stem, and then I'm going to add a little bit of brown to the other paintbrush and distress the pumpkin some more. And honestly, this made it look so perfect. Now I'm going to just let it dry, and then I'm going to add this to the center of my little sign. But first, I'm going to add a Jenga block. Now you can add the little foam little things that came with this, but I had already thrown the pumpkin away, so I am using a Jenga block instead. The next Dollar Tree item I will be using is this blessed wooden sign that came from a Dollar Tree pack. I'm going to just leave it the color it is, add it to the center of the pumpkin. To finish it off, I will be adding this jute twine bow. And that is it for this beautiful blessed sign, which it goes perfect on the tray. For my next project, I will be using this Dollar Tree jar. I removed the lid, and then I'm going to use this burlap that I'm going to fold in half to make it smaller. Now, Dollar Tree does carry burlap that you can use instead. I just didn't have any. Now, I'm going to glue this so it can stay in place, and then once this is glued, I'm going to add this to the jar. To decorate this, I'm using this pumpkin and leaf. Now, I got this pumpkin from a Dollar Tree sign. I always save everything, so I thought this was perfect for this because you can bend this to go along the round of the jar, so that was great. Now, for the leaf, you can't, as you can see, but I think it still looks great. Now, I'm going to add a bow, but I wanted to incorporate that green color I'm using. So I'm using this ribbon, and I'm going to just paint it using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery. Once this was dried, I made a small little bow and added it to the jar. The next thing I will be doing is just adding some jute twine to the top part. I think this made it look so much better. And that is it for the vase. Now, to decorate the vase, I'm using some Dollar Tree sunflowers. And that is it. Look how cute and adorable this jar turned out. My next project is going to be so quick and easy. Now, from Dollar Tree, I'm using this beautiful burlap pumpkin, which I'm not sure if Dollar Tree is carrying these this year, but if they're not, you can use any foam pumpkin from the Dollar Tree for this project. Now, I'm going to start by removing the stem, and then I'm going to slowly take the burlap off from the top part only. I'm going to be very careful now. And then I'm going to use this X-Acto knife to make a hole in the middle. Now I'm going to make the hole big enough so I can add this LED candle. Once I had made the hole big enough, I'm going to add some hot glue in the inside, and I'm going to put the burlap back on there, which you need to be very careful. I did burn myself a little bit. And that is it. Now the next thing I'll be doing is just adding this LED candle. And that is it for this pumpkin, which I think it turned out so cute and so adorable. For my next project, I'm going to use this little home sign, which I've had for a while already. I actually, when these first came out, I grabbed a couple of them. And then every time I tried to make something, I was like, there isn't really much anything you can do to this but paint it. But then I thought I can make this into a fall decorative little decor sign so I can add it to my tray. So to do that, I am going to paint it first. I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss to paint the bottom. And for the home sign, I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery, which is a lighter green. And this is how it looks once it's dry. You can barely tell the difference between them two colors because I mixed a little bit of the moss with the other color. Now I'm going to add this leaf to the O, and then I'm going to add some of this jute twine around the bottom part to make this more, I don't know, look better. To finish it off, I'm going to make a jute twine bow and add it to the bottom of the leaf. And that is it for this quick and easy Dollar Tree home little sign, which I think it turned out so beautiful and it looks so perfect on the tray. And that is it for these quick and easy Dollar Tree fall DIYs. Let me know down in the comments section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.